One of the very important things about making the cake of the divine temple is it should crack in the shape of Christ. So here you can see the head, the shoulders, the arms, the hands, the body, and the legs, and the feet. That's how the cake of the divine temple should crack. Amazing. I feel so blessed. Hi. So, when I was younger, I traveled all around the world. And I came across a town and they were making the cake of the divine temple. It requires 24 egg whites. And I could never crack and separate more than 2 or 3 eggs, so I never tried it. But I went to the store and they had this carton of egg whites. And there's 15 in this carton. So let's give it a try. I'll teach you how to make the cake of the divine temple. First, we're going to start with a cup of milk. Then a cup of flour. And then half a cup of sweetener. Now, the real recipe calls for sugar, but I am type 11 diabetic, ain't happening. A tablespoon of baking powder. And it's down to the bottom, so it all goes in. Some lemon juice. And vanilla extract. About a tablespoon. You can put more or less, however you like it. And then we're going to mix it up. Now, quite simple. Open up the carton of egg whites and pour them out. I don't know how that's 15 egg whites, but it's a lot of egg whites. Okay. Time to mix them up. Okay, through the magic of science and the miracles of the divine temple, the bowl changed. Who knew 15 egg whites would expand this much? But I'm completely lost, so I'm just going to pour this in here. Gets like a lot of it on my fingers because I'm disabled. I cannot hold this bowl and do this at the same time. I mean, it's not in my ability to do so. I'm just going to whip it. It's not like I'm a member of the divine temple. Wow, this is like so liquidy, and I have no clue. I don't really even remember. Oh my gosh, again, the kittens, please. So, parchment paper if you want. I'm just going to spray it because I'm putting it in a bigger pan. Try not to gag yourself while you're doing this because there is a heavy cloud. And I'm going to pour it in. Now, I poured it into a bain-marie. And if it leaks out, it leaks out. If it doesn't leak out, Now, for some reason, I can hold this pan, which is like 3 times bigger than the other bowls. I can hold this bowl, right? Way better than I can hold those glass bowls, and it's like super light. So now, da da da, miracle from the Divine Temple. I'm back with boiling water. Now this will go into a 350 degree preheated oven for an hour. Once you open and close the door, say goodbye. You gotta leave it in there for an hour. I have no idea what's gonna happen. But when I tried it some 15, 20 years ago, it was pretty good. The reason why they make it is because they have some other traditional food that requires a lot of egg yolks, so they had all this leftover egg whites, and they figured out a way to make the cake of the Divine Temple. We'll see how it goes. See you back in an hour. Okay, so it's been an hour. Shut off the stove, and now we're going to look inside for 7 seconds. Don't ask me why it's 7 seconds. This cake of the Divine Temple is supposed to bring luck and good fortune. And really, when I was making it, I was the last of the baking powder, the last of the oat flour. There's 0 calories, 0 sugar. Guess that's fortunate that I had whatever little ingredients enough to make the cake. But now I'm gonna open the door for 7 seconds, and then we're gonna leave it in the oven for half an hour. Okay, here we go. Don't make any noise. All right. Okay, see you in a half an hour. All right, so it's time to take the cake of the Divine Temple out of the oven. Here we go. Ooh, that's face wash. Ooh. All right. Now I left it in the oven with the oven turned off for a half an hour. That oven was still hot as heck. Oh, it's still too warm. We're gonna give it about 10-15 minutes to cool down, and then we'll unveil it. But for now, it's too hot to touch. I'm surprised. But that's miracles from the Divine Temple. I don't know what to tell you. See you in a bit. One of the very important things about making the cake of the Divine Temple is it should crack in the shape of Christ. So here you can see the head, the shoulders, the arms, the hands, the body, and the legs, and the feet. That's how the cake of the Divine Temple should crack. Amazing. I feel so blessed. Okay, it's been over a half an hour. I could see the body of Christ. But I can't cut into it. Please. Look. I lost my wife 20 years ago. I love her more today than then. So many things along the way have shown me signs that she's watching over me. I'm having a tough time, but I pray everybody will be okay. I can't do it. I'm gonna need some time. I'm sorry, but every time I think about it, I can't do it. I'm gonna need some time. One of the very important things about making the cake of the divine temple is it should crack in the shape of Christ. So here you can see the head, the shoulders, the arms, the hands, the body, and the legs, and the feet. That's how the cake of the divine temple should crack. Amazing. I feel so blessed. Okay, it's been quite a while, and I talked to my eldest daughter. Today is her birthday, and I told her my feelings about this. We cried on the phone. I'm probably going to cry again. If this was my mom, and it happened to my mom, the pagan princess, who has every statue of every saint ever, this cake would be hanging on the wall as a sacred sign. And I feel kind of that way too, but to honor it, I don't know, I'm torn. But we're going to make it. We're gonna go for it. I'm gonna unpan it. It's perfect. It's perfect. I mean, okay. Okay. I gotta show it to you because it's just unreal. It's unbelievable. I'm gonna have to do like a Longinus spear and cut into it, not hitting the body, but I don't know what to do. It's still, after 2 hours, it's still hot. That's exactly like I remember from the temple. It's exactly what I remember from the temple. It tastes exactly the same. Cake of the Divine Temple. Hmm? It's been over 20 years since I've had it. And it reminds me. The cake was made from the leftovers of what they cooked for nobility, I guess. And the leftover yolks, the leftover whites, became the divine temple cake that they would give to the commoners, to the peasants. Man, this is taking me back in time. It's fantastic. The nostalgia of it, of a time when my wife was alive and my kids were young, and I had the heartache that I had to endure to leave for work and travel around the world, and just the longing to go home to them. Food is a way of bonding. Today, on my eldest daughter's birthday, my wife gave me a sign that everything is okay and that everything will be all right. I hope when you make this cake, you receive the same blessings that I'm receiving today. Thank you, and have a great, great